Good afternoon, commissioners. My name is Patrick McKay. I am the Vice President of Colorado Offroad Trail Defenders, an organization out of Colorado devoted to defending off-road motorized recreation opportunities across the Rocky Mountain region. I just want to state that I and our group strongly opposes the letters that the Commission is proposing to send to the BLM regarding the Labyrinth Rims Gemini Bridges Travel Management Plan, Agenda Item R. We view these letters as a complete betrayal of the motorized community by the Grand County Commission. And we are frankly shocked that the Commission would be so cavalier against motorized users, given that the motorized recreation community brings tremendous value to Grand County, and motorized recreation is one of the most popular activities around Moab and contributes greatly to Moab's recreation economy. It is astonishing to us that Grand County would support closing many of the most valuable motorized routes around Moab, including numerous Easter Jeep safari trails like Gold Bar Rim, Day Canyon Point, Rusty Nail, and Hey Joe Canyon. These are all nationally known destination trails that draw thousands of motorized users every year. The main reason the county's letter gives for proposing that these routes be closed is so-called user conflicts with non-motorized users. But we ask, what about motorized recreation users? Does our recreational experience mean nothing to the county? The Grand County Commission was elected to represent all county residents and public lands users, not just non-motorized interests and wilderness groups. One reason that the county gives for these closures is mountain bikers especially. Mountain biking only recently became popular in areas like Gold Bar Rim and Gemini Bridges, mostly within the last 10 years. So why must motorized users be sacrificed to give exclusive access to these other user groups when we were using these routes long before they were? Motorized users and mountain bikers have successfully shared these routes for many years with minimal conflicts. And motorized users are notably the only user group that have always been willing to share routes with other users. And we don't demand exclusive access like many other groups do. It is completely unfair to take the most valuable motorized routes in the region and give them to mountain bikers for exclusive use. This will only increase user conflicts, as the county is now pitting user groups against each other in direct conflict for access instead of encouraging them to share. This past October, I did a trip to the area and spent a week driving many of the lesser known motorized routes proposed for closure, including routes like 7 Up that are shared with mountain bikes. I only saw a handful of mountain bikes on these routes and did not have any conflicts with anyone. The motorized routes along the Green River and along the Labyrinth Rim are lightly trafficked most of the time, and non-motorized users would rarely ever even see a motorized vehicle. There is no user conflicts occurring there. Despite the lack of actual user conflicts, the county is asking the BLM to adopt an approach it specifically rejected in the 2008 Resource Management Plan, creating a series of buffer zones based on an arbitrary percentage of distances for motorized routes. A travel plan does not establish land use zones. That is the role of the Resource Management Plan, which specifically declined to adopt this approach. If Grand County wishes to create more recreational opportunities for non-motorized users, that should be done in a separate process, not the motorized travel plan. There's plenty of room to build new non-motorized trails, and non-motorized users already have plenty of recreational opportunities, both in this travel management area and surrounding national parks. This letter as drafted is incredibly biased against motorized recreation, and the closures it asks for would completely devastate motorized recreation around Moab. So we ask that the Commission to fairly consider the interests of all types of recreationists, including motorized users, and to reject the resolution approving this letter. Thank you.